In this video, we will step through the DMA interface. Open your browser and type the DMA IP address or URL into the address bar. Your browser will open the DMA login screen. Input your username and password. You will be directed to the dashboard. Notice the Edit button in the top right corner. Press it, then click Add to add panes. This function allows you to choose several options to add to the dashboard. One frequently used pane is the Call Server Active Calls pane. Here you can see the number of active calls for each protocol and also see the maximum number of seats that are available. Another useful pane is the Conference Manager Usage pane. This pane allows you to see how many active conferences are running with the total number of conference participants. It also gives you the total number of video and voice ports that are being used. Finally, the Call Server Registrations pane shows how many endpoints are registered to the DMA system. This includes all active and inactive endpoints, plus any failed registration attempts in the past 24 hours. Now, let's move on to the Monitoring menu. Under Active Calls, we can find the calls currently running on the DMA. You have the option to pin the calls to the upper window if you need to keep a closer watch on any special calls. Detailed information about the call is displayed on the right, including the caller and the callee, the bandwidth that has been approved for the call, and the events of the call setup and ongoing protocol signals. Next, let's view the Endpoints menu, also under Monitoring. This gives you a view of the devices registered to the DMA server. By default, all active endpoints will be displayed in this window. You can search for individual codecs using an alias or the IP address. If you need additional filtering options, select the filter icon. Registration status allows you to see active, inactive, blocked, or quarantined devices. You can sort the list by any of the headers just by clicking. For a detailed description of each term, select the Help question mark at the left side of the interface. Once you have located the endpoint you wish to review, highlight the device in the main menu. You will see the availability to view codec details, block registrations, and quarantine a device, along with other abilities. Click on the View Call History item to see calls that the endpoint has originated or received. Now click the Registration History link to view registration attempts. Make note of the time frame of the registration and the status. Let's move on to the Integration menu. Select MCUs. This gives you a list of the MCUs in the system, the configured MCU pools, and the MCU pool orders. The MCU list shows you the current status of your MCUs. Notice the Connected icon. If you click on the Stop Using Action item, this icon will change to an Out of Service icon after you receive a warning message. The Menu item will change to Start Using. Press this to reconnect the MCU. The MCU pools and the MCU Pool Orders menu allows the user to decide how the DMA system assigns MCU resources to each incoming VMR. If you need more in-depth training on the DMA MCU selection process, please contact your sales team for more information on Polycom training. The next menu that we want to visit is the User menu. This menu is used to create users and manage conference rooms that are assigned to each other. These conferences are also known as VMRs, or virtual meeting rooms. Now, let's create a new user by clicking the Add action on the left side of the screen. Once the window pops up, fill out the user information in the General Info tab. You also have the ability to associate endpoints to the user and assign permissions or roles. Again, select the Help menu if you wish to learn more about the specific roles or other user-related terms. The last menu we will visit in this video is the Reports menu. Here you will find the Call History Report. This is a good report for troubleshooting individual calls. Also the Conference History Report, where you can view VMR activity. And the Registration History Report, where you can find failed registration attempts if there are any. When selecting different parameters, make sure that the activity that you wish to view falls inside the time window that you've selected. This concludes our review of the DMA interface.